Shalom. This is Love. I was talking with Love himself, and he and I were both concerned about Bill Cosby. And so here's something that Love himself, Yahweh, God Almighty, God of all gods, wanted to share. I wrote it down. You hear pages turning, so I'll read it. Yahweh said, back in the day, there we were ready for our concert. It was Earth's grand opening, and Bill, like all the rest, was anxious to perform. He was called Asher at the time, but now he's Bill Cosby. He came with us in fleets of ships, ours. We magnify these days in order to see y'all fuller. Anyway, Asher, Bill, has always been a comedian. He thinks up funny things, then lifts his own spirit, then tries it out on others. He was a good kid in heaven and later a responsible adult. And yes, heaven has grounds, land, and homes. Bill came forward because I lined up several other comical sons and daughters who ever wanted to be a part of our entourage. And so, to go to earth to lift spirits of the depressed. And he did, and many others wanted to too. Lucy was a clown, so she had to be included. Lucille Ball, that is. Our first concert held 20 million. They say two, Adam and Eve, but we know differently, said the Lord Yahweh. As time went on, some of us left, some of us stayed. And with that being said, those who stayed settled down and had new families, newborn. Taking advantage of earth, the emptiness of it, the peace, the freedom, as some put it, freedom from parents was what most who stayed wanted. No rules, no laws, no statutes. But they knew that in order to remain on earth, one would have to remain small. That's what it took. Small, lower selves. It's a long story. So time went on, and adventures began for those who stayed and did not return to heaven. They had choices. Eventually, the 12th tribe, who Asher Bill was a member of, they split and started journeying the earth. They went their separate ways and brought forth, with the help of new wives, new families. Some who migrated west got into showbiz. Those that I mentioned earlier, said the Lord Yahweh. Others used other talents that they received and helped humanity. Why do I speak of them, the 12? It's because they were a part of my army, said the Lord Yahweh, but later have forgotten me. But the principalities, Illuminati, they have not forgotten them. Notice how often Manasseh Denzel is offered gunslinging movies. They want to shoot him on sight, on the set too. They have tried many times, but I prevent them. And Robert Simeon, Illuminati's want his material. He writes and publishes. Ron Isley, they want him insane. They keep going after his family, want them all dead. Michael, they did what they did, and I did what I had to. Took him back to home base. Zebulon was very talented. They envied him, lied on him to the gill. He couldn't live some of the lies down. Needed to recover in a more peaceful environment, such as heaven. He's at ease now. He can't believe that he was hated so much that one would want to kill him. And tried, said the Lord Yahweh. Bill Asher is being accused of foolishness because of who he is. They're throwing dirt because that method usually works. But listen carefully. He's guilty of none of it. He's always been kind hearted, generous, and could get plenty of women to marry him. So why would he take what he can get free? Women threw themselves at him. He had charisma, charm, won many women over. They practically tried to rape him, said the Lord Yahweh. It's all a setup, and those eye drops that they're giving him is to blind him purposely. He is surrounded by paid crooks who look decent and concerned, but money buys practically anybody's attention and activity. Bill can trust no one around him. They want the residuals of all his shows. They have a coffin with his name on it, waiting for all the accusations to pile in and to consume him. Please go to part 2.